Hello and welcome to this edition of Y-PAC CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. At its May 17th business meeting, the Yakima City Council directed the City of Yakima Planning Commission to study potential regulations that would determine where businesses growing, processing, and selling marijuana within the city could be located. At the same meeting, the council voted to lift a ban on such businesses within the city. The Planning Commission began conducting a series of work sessions and public hearings on the subject in late May. At issue is which zoning districts marijuana businesses may be able to locate in and how far away they will need to be from schools, playgrounds, recreation centers, child care facilities, parks, transit centers, and arcades. State law sets that buffer at 1,000 feet, but also allows local jurisdictions to reduce the buffer to as little as 100 feet. The recommendations generated by the Planning Commission will ultimately be passed on to the City Council. The Council is scheduled to consider the Commission's recommendations at its July 5th business meeting. The tenure of Cliff Moore as Yakima's City Manager is scheduled to officially begin on Monday, July 18th. Moore was chosen to become Yakima's next City Manager after an interview process that took place in early May. Moore has been Thurston County Manager since 2013. His executive experience also includes serving as Director of Thurston County's Department of Resource Stewardship from 2009 to 2013 and as Director of Thurston County's Wazoo Cooperative Extension Office from 2004 to 2009. The finalist pool also included current Othello City Administrator Wade Ferris, Mike Jackson, who was most recently serving as Spokane Valley's City Manager, and Ruth Ozuna, who is currently an Assistant City Manager in Brownsville, Texas. In January of this year, the City Council launched a process to find a replacement for Tony O'Rourke, who served as Yakima City Manager from July 2012 through December 2015. While Moore's first official day as City Manager will be July 18th, he is planning on visiting Yakima several times before then to meet with council members and city staff to learn as much as he can about the city before his tenure begins. Additional funds are being sought to help pay for a plan to improve one of Yakima's main entrances, and a new art piece will be installed soon at Yakima's newest roundabout. With those stories, here's CityCast's Ken Crockett.
Thank you, Randy. The timetable for starting the North First Street revitalization project has been adjusted again. The city is using the extra time to seek a federal grant that could greatly reduce the local cost of the project. The city expects to learn this fall if the $8 million grant application has been approved. The street work, which includes relocating overhead utilities and landscaping, would be done in phases and is aimed at improving the appearance of North First Street, which serves as a major entry point into the city. Design work is nearly complete on the $14 million project that would stretch from the Highway 12 interchange to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. City leaders say 2017 would be the earliest that construction work could begin. Artifacts salvaged from the old Boise Cascade Mill are about to go on display at the Fair Avenue roundabout. Site preparation work is finished and the restored items will soon be installed. The permanent display will cost around $125,000 and was favored by the Yakima Arts Commission as part of a heritage art landscaping theme for the entire Mill District area. Redevelopment of the 225-acre mill site has been a top priority for the city since the mill closed in 2006. An economic development study listed retail and office buildings as the top uses for the mill site, followed by light manufacturing, housing, and an amusement park. Back to you, Randy.
Thank you, Ken. When we come back, CityCast Sean Davido will tell you about a great way to get to Yakima's public swimming pools this summer. You're watching Y-PAC's CityCast. Taking a Yakima Transit bus to get around town is inexpensive and convenient. This summer, taking the bus to one of Yakima's 2 public swimming pools can also be free. To tell you more, here's CityCast's Sean Davido.
Thanks, Randy. I'm here at one of the many Yakima Transit bus stops, and today we're going to take a ride across town on a Yakima Transit bus and tell you about a special program for kids and adults this summer. Now, I'll tell you where we're going in a little bit, but first let's talk about some of the things you may not know about riding on a modern Yakima Transit bus and how you can find more information on Yakima Transit. Now, first things first, let's talk about this cool bus. Literally, it's air-conditioned and provides a comfortable, climate-controlled, safe ride almost anywhere in Yakima and beyond. And another recently added feature available on Yakima Transit buses is free open Wi-Fi for transit riders on their commute. Just look for the transit network in your Wi-Fi settings on your mobile device and surf the web without chewing up your data plan. And while you're surfing the web, you can check out the Yakima Transit section of the City of Yakima's website at yakimatransit.org for all of your Yakima Transit information, which includes the 2016 Summer Bus Book with information on transit routes and schedules through mid-September. Now back to where we're going on our bus ride, and I have a few other riders here to help give you a clue. This summer, Yakima Transit and Yakima Parks and Recreation are teaming up again to help Yakima kids stay cool and beat the summer heat with the Hop on the Bus and Jump in the Pool campaign. Which gets children and adults a voucher for 2 free one-way bus passes when they pay admission at a Yakima pool.
That's right. Just ask for your special pass.
When you pay admission at the Franklin Pool or the Lions Pool for the special bus pass to get you home and another one to get you back to the pool. Now, there are several ways to get information on the Hop on the Bus, Jump on the Pool program. Just call Yakima Transit or Yakima Parks and Recreation's offices at the numbers listed on your screen, or stop by the Yakima Public Works offices
At 2301 Fruitvale Boulevard.
And while you're there, pick up a Yakima Parks and Rec summer schedule for information on all other programs offered by Yakima Parks and Recreation. It's all here in print, and a digital form is also available online at yakimaparks.com. Well, Randy, I hopped on the bus to get here, and you know how this program works. So I'll finish up here, and we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sean. Thank you, too, for joining us for this edition of Y-PAC CityCast. The City of Yakima provides multiple platforms you can access to find out what is going on in the city with the City Council, city programs and services, and more. The City of Yakima website at yakimawa.gov includes information about every division and department in the city, as well as activities calendars, council meeting agendas, and videos of city meetings. The city's Facebook page links you to news releases, newsletters, and other important announcements from the City of Yakima. And the City of Yakima Twitter feed makes it easy for you to stay up to date with what's happening in our community, no matter where you may be. Visit the City of Yakima website, find us on Facebook, or follow the city on Twitter. We'll see you on the next edition of Y-PAC CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. Take care.
For more information on Y-PAC CityCast, call 575-6092.